she started making advances at me. To cut it short, we made out.
For real?
Yes, that very day we made out.
Hmm. 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 Omo. Okay, no problem.
So my guy came back from the travel. I noticed that I'm pregnant, but I know that it is not my guy. So I told him that I'm pregnant. He was very, very happy.
When you know he's not responsible for the. Hello, people. It's your boy Skito Comedy, aka the next governor. Omo, today we are in the studio to do what we know how to do best. Omo, today matter e get as e take no one be. Today matter e chop belle full like overfeeding dey worry this very issue. This matter wear sneakers on top of rain boots, tie wrapper, con not tie, use gele finish up on top of another gele. This is just to tell you how serious this very issue is. This matter, na this sister here, na she bring this matter to my table. When I went through her email, the story this sister here narrated to me got me vexing. Like I vexed real good. But let it not be as if I'm the one telling you guys this story. I would like us to meet this sister here so that she will narrate this story to you guys exactly the same way she emailed it to me that made me to invite her down to this place. So just wait until you hear this story from her own very mouth. But before then, fans, if you want to reach out to me, if you want to contact me, the one and only way by which you can get through to me is by my email. Stop sending me DMs on Facebook. Stop coming to the comment section to tell me your problems. If you write me there from now to eternity, I will not respond to you. Yes. That comment section is just for you to air your opinion concerning each and every of our programs you just watched. If you want to tell us your problem, kindly send an email to skitlordcomedy@gmail.com. My number is not on social media. Please know this and treat it as important. Skitlord Comedy will never DM you first. I will never call or email you first for any reason at all. I will never ask you to register for anything, and I will not give you my number on Facebook, on YouTube, or on TikTok. Never. I will not. So if anybody should do that to you, I beg you, demand for a video call. This video call is just for you to be sure you are talking to the right person before you start transacting whatsoever business you want to transact with this said person in the name of Skitlord Comedy. And while this video call is going on, make sure the person is seated right here in my studio. But mind you, they can still clone my video to talk to you, making it look as if you are talking to me in particular, whereas you are not. That's why you have to be extremely careful. Why I'm saying this thing time and over again is because Skitlord Comedy will never, I repeat, I will never be held responsible for anybody wey dey scam. Yes, I will not. Please do not allow yourself to be used and don't fall a victim. As you continue to follow Skitlord Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now, may we dive into the matter wey bring us come here this afternoon. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, sister, it is because of the gravity of the story you emailed to me that is making me hide your identity. So I don't want to know your name, and I equally don't want to know the name of anybody that is involved in this very issue. But at the same time, I would want you to narrate this story to us once again. Why? Because behind you there is camera. We are recording this program and the world is watching. With me here is my seer, who by grace of God, he sees secrets and deep things, and he also know when someone is telling lies. Be you who. So I will appreciate if you narrate this story to them, more especially to my seer, for him to look into it, to know the advice and solution he has to give to you concerning this very issue you brought to our table. So please speak out as you gently narrate this your story to us. Thank you.
I met my boyfriend where I was working. So he asked me out and we started dating. As time goes on, he said he wanted me to go back to school, that I should stop working. So he gave me money. I applied for JAMB. I got admission. I started schooling.
Audible.
So on the process, he was the one that was catering for my well-being, my school fees, feeding, and everything. His interest about me is extraordinary. So in my year one, I had one issue with one of my lecturer. He was still there and sorted it out. So as time goes on, something bad happened. He had issue via financial aspect, that he couldn't even raise my feeding money at that point in time. And that was my final year and my project as well. So I was so stranded. I don't know what to do at that moment. I don't know who to call. So I decided to call one of his friend to ask him for help. So when I called him, I told him everything, but I did not tell him that my guy is having issue. And he did not even ask me, is my guy aware of this call? So he gave me the money. I paid off the issue at hand at school and my project. I sorted everything out.
Did your guy know about this?
No, he's not aware because I kept it to myself, because he's this kind of person that he wants everything about him to be secret. He doesn't like sharing his problem, because had it been I told him that I want to tell his guy for money, he will not accept it. So I did it and he was not aware about it. I kept it
Okay.
to myself. So after my project, I graduated. So I came around where he's living. I stayed there. So I was staying there and waiting for my service. So it happened that my guy traveled out of the state. So one fateful day, the friend, the one that lent me that money, that gave me that money that period, he visited. So he was so surprised to see me. He was like, what are you doing? You're meant to be in school. I said, I'm done, no. So he came inside. We talked. He asked about his friend. I told him that he traveled urgently. So along the process, he started making advances at me. To cut it short, we made out.
For real?
Yes, that very day we made out.
Hmm. Hmm. Or more. Okay, no problem.
So my guy came back from the travel. I noticed that I'm pregnant, but I know that it is not my guy. So I told him that I'm pregnant. He was very, very happy.
When you know he's not responsible for the pregnancy,
Yes,
you still told him.
yes, I told him.
Okay.
The reason I did is that I don't want to abort the baby. It's against my belief. I don't want to abort the baby. So seeing the excitement in him, he was even telling me that we'll fix dates, that he wants to go and see my people as soon as possible. I got so worried. I was looking for what to do about it because I know it's not his baby. So I came across your program online, how you people help people out in their issues and all that. So I decided to write to you to know how to go about this particular problem. Please, I need help. I'm confused at this point in time.
Omo, things are happening. So the your guy's friend, did you tell him that you are pregnant for him?
He's not aware yet.
He's not aware.
Yes.
Are you planning on telling him?
Since I will tell him, since he's not my guy that is responsible for the pregnancy, and at the same time, I will not report it. I think he should be aware.
But you have already made your guy believe that he's the one responsible for this pregnancy.
Yes, because by telling him, he was so excited.
Like seriously.
Yes.
Hey, Omo, things are happening. Hmm? Do you see the reason why I said I vexed? Knowing fully well that this pregnancy does not belong to this person, you you went ahead and told him that you are pregnant, and now he's happy and he wants to go and see your people after training you in school. Sister, how do you think this guy will feel if he finds out that this pregnancy does not belong to him?
He will feel disappointed. I disappointed him. He have been there for me all this while.
Okay, so you are here for an advice on how to go about this very issue.
Yes.
Like, is it that your conscience is judging you for trying to put a pregnancy on someone that the pregnancy does not belong to?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, people, you guys have heard her story. You have heard her story. It is such a bad one. Yes, I vexed after reading this very issue. Like seriously, how can people be so mean? Now she's now caged because she cannot go back to that her boyfriend and tell her that this pregnancy does not belong to you, that it belongs to your friend. Imagine how she just gave room to the devil. Hi God. Okay, no problem. Without wasting anybody's time, let's bring Sia into this very issue and hear what Sia has to say concerning it. Sia, ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Biko nwata nwaanyị a nọ n'obi anyị si na ihe butere ya n'obi anyị bụ maka ihe na-akpagbu ya. Ọ sị na nwatakịrị nwoke ya na ya na-eme ọyị. Na ọ makwa ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke mgbe ọ na-arụ ọrụ. N'ebe a ka ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke fụrụ ya, fụ ya n'anya, wee gwa ya na ọ ga-achọ ka ha yiba. Ọ sị na otu a ka o si wee kweta ya na nwatakịrị nwoke ahụ wee yiba. Ka ha na-anyị, nwatakịrị nwoke ahụ wee jụ ya kee maka akwụkwọ ya. O wee gwa ya na ego mere na ọ da aga akwụkwọ. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee jụọ ya na ọ ga-achọ ibidokwa ebe ọ kwụsị. Ọ sị na ọ fụ ego. Ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee sị na ọ ga-azụ ya n'akwụkwọ, wee bido mewe ya bụ ihe. O si na o nyere ego, ọ gbata akwụkwọ nne wee baa n'akwụkwọ mahadum. Ọ si na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na-akwụrụ ya ụgwọ ihe niile, ụgwọ akwụkwọ, ụgwọ ụlọ, nri o riri n'ọnụ, ihe niile. ma mgbe ya na otu onye nkụzi n'ụlọ akwụkwọ mahadum nwere nsogbu, na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke kwụrụ kwụsie ike wee fụ na ya bụ nsogbu na edoziri ya, o wee na-aga. Ọ sị ka ya bụ ihe na-aga, o were mgbe ọ na-achọ ịgụcha ya bụ ụlọ akwụkwọ mahadum, ọ sị ya bụ enyi ya nwoke wee bịa nwee nsogbu n'ihe ọ na-eme, ego wee gbara ya ọsọ, nke merụ na o werozi ike ịkwado ya bụ nwatakịrị nwaanyị, ịkwụtọpụrụ ya ụgwọ ihe ndị fọrọ na ọ ga-eji wee gụcha ya bụ akwụkwọ mahadum. Ya bụ nwata nwaanyị si na ya bụ ihe wee bịa bụrụ nsogbu wee dịgharị ya na ọ maghị onye ọ ga-agbakwuru, na ọ bụ na o melo ya bụ ihe ọ kwụrụ ya bụ ụgwọ na ama nkwụ ya ka ọ gụchaa ya bụ na akwụkwọ mahadum. O wee kpọọ enyi nwoke enyi ya nwoke a wee kọrịa ya bụ ihe, wee sị ya gheri aka. Ọ sị na enyi nwoke enyi nwoke a yekwene ya bụ ego, o wee kwụọ ya bụ ụgwọ. Ọ sị ka ọ kwụ ya bụ ụgwọ une wee gụchaa ya bụ na akwụkwọ mahadum. Ọ sị ka ọ gụchara ya bụ akwụkwọ, o wee gaa na nke enyi ya nwoke ahụ wee nọrọ na-eche mgbe ọ ga-aga ime nke ndị oyibo na-akpọ youth service. Ọ sị na otu ụbọchị ka ọ nọ n'ụlọ ahụ, ya bụ enyi ya nwoke a yeri ya bụ ego wee bịa n'ụlọ ịfụ enyi ya nwoke. O wee bụrụ ya nọ na enyi ya nwoke ahụ anọrọ. Ọ sị na enyi ya nwoke zọpụrụ ụkwụ njem na o wee ebe ọ gaba. Enyi ya nwoke ahụ wee fụ ya wee sị ya na o kwesịrị ịnọ n'ụlọ akwụkwọ. O wee sị mba na ọ gụchago, na ọ bịara ebe ya ịbịa nọ wee chee mgbe ọ ga-aga ya bụ ihe a na-akpọ service. Ọ sị na otu a ka ha si wee kwuwe na igbu ya bụ ihe nkenke, ha wee dina onwe ha ụbọchị ahụ. Ka e dinara onwe ha, enyi ya nwoke bata, o mechie chọpụta na ọ dị ime. Ọ sị ka ọ chọpụtara na ọ dị ime ahụ, o wee gagwa enyi ya nwoke na ọ dị ime. Na obi jupụtara ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na-aṅụrị nke ukwuu, wee sị ya na ha ga-aga ịfụ ndị be ha. Mgbe ahụ ka ụjọ bido tụwa ya, maka na ọ ma na ọ bụrụ ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke wee ya bụ afọ ime. Ọ sị na ọ ya mere o ji wee fụ ihe anyị na-eme, si ka o zitere anyị ozi ka anyị gbatara ya ọsọ enyemaka, maka na ya bụ ihe na-agbụ ya isi ghara na jebe adịrị mma na wa anawa adịrị mma. M wee jụọ ya na ya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke gbokwe nya bụ afọ ime na ọgwa gị ya. Ọ sị m na ọ gwabeghị ya, mana na ọ ga-agwụ ya maka na ọ chọrọ iwepụ ya bụ afọ ime. M wee jụọ ya ka oche na enyi ya nwoke obi ga-adị enyi ya nwoke na ọ mata na ọ bụrụ ya ọwa afọ ime, na onye dị otu a wee ya bụ afọ ime. Ọ sị na ọ ma na obi ama ndị ya, mana ọ ma na o mejọghị ya, na ya mere o ji wee bịa na nke anyị ka ihe ndụmọdụ ka ọ ga-esi wee gaa ya bụ ihe. M wee sị gị biko dododo na etufuru oge ọbụla ka ị weregodo anya nke ime mmụọ gị n'eba ya n'okwu a, ka ị wee gwa anyị ndụmọdụ na enyemaka iwe inyere nwatakịrị nwaanyị a n'ebe a. Ekenekwa gị nke ukwuu. Sia wants to say something. Sia biko gaa n'iru gwa m ihe i were ikwu n'okwu a, ana m ege ntị.
Nsogbu ụfọdụ anyị na-enwe bụ na mgbe ụfọdụ anaghị amakwa n'ife fachọ.
Sia said the majority of the problem we will have is that sometimes some people do not know what they want, as in exactly what they want. Si ana m ege ntị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Amara m nke ga-abụ onye jechaa mebisia ife ọ bịakwute anyị sị ka anyị nye ya ndụmọdụ. Kedu ife ị chọrọ ka anyị gwa gị?
Sia said that he do not understand that you will use your hand to put yourself into a big problem, as in you will dig a hole for yourself, you fall into that hole, and you will come to us seeking for advice. That what kind of advice do you want us to give to you? Si ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Nke mbụ bụ na ịrapụrụ ọyị gị nwoke jee nwee mmekọ piti nwoke ọzọ nke afọ ezuro, i wee kakwa obi malụ na eziokwu na ya bụ nwa ibu abụrọ nke ya, ije gwakwu ya na ideli ya ime.
Sia said, number one is that you had an affair with someone else. That one is not enough. You still went ahead to go and tell your boyfriend that you are pregnant for him, after you have went behind him to collect some money from his friend without letting him know. Chai, Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na ọnọdụ ga enwere onye bịa nalụ ndụmọdụ mgbe ị na-eme ihe niile ị na-emekọbasị, oluzie kịta ịchọba ndụmọdụ amamife ịchọ.
Sia said, in this very condition, when you wanted to do this thing, you did not seek for anybody's advice. Now it don't happen. You are now seeking for advice. What do you want him to tell you? Eh? Sia, ana m ege ntị ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ife dị ebe afọ bụ ịmalụkwa anya bụ ọnụ na otu afọ isi wee jegwa anya bụ nwatakịrị nwoke na ịdị ime. Ihe esikwa otu afọ jekwagwu ya na eziokwu na ịdị ime, mana ya bụ nwa abụrọkwa nke ya.
Sia said, what you have to do in this very issue is that if you know that same mouth you used to tell this young man that you are pregnant, that you should go and use that same mouth and tell him that yes, truly, I am pregnant, but you are not responsible for that pregnancy. Are you listening to me?
Yes, I'm listening.
Sia, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Maka na ikpuchikwe ya mala amalụ na ọ chọpụta na ọ ga-abụkwa nnukwute nsogbu dịlụ gị, maka na ọ bụkwa ma ọ ya achọpụta ofu ụbọchị, a ya achọpụta maka na ndara ikpuchi n'afọ ime aka.
Sia said, if you like, you should know that if you want to, if you say let you cover up this act of yours, that you should know too well that one day he's going to discover that he's not responsible for this pregnancy you are carrying, whether you have given birth to the child. Someday he's going to know that he is not the biological father of that baby, and when he finds out, it will become a very big problem to you. Yes, si ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
Ya bụ ịkaba arụ ịkpọtụ onye bụ nwata nwoke, mana anyị ga-amakwa ama bụ na ọnwa ife ọbụla jikọrọ nna bụ ọkwazi amara Chukwu ihu nka ga na-aga n'iru ka unu si wee dị.
Sia said, that is to say that you have to call this young man, sit him down, and tell him everything, how it all happened. From the very day you called his friend and collected this money, to the day you made out with his friend, to the day you told him that you are pregnant for him. And now that you are going to tell him that he is not responsible for this pregnancy. But you should know that it will only take the grace of God for him to continue with you in this kind of condition. My sister, the betrayal is too much. See, ana m anụ ihe ị na-ekwu.
O nwerozi ife ọzọ mma agwa gị karịa nke m gwago oge agwa n'ọgụnwa ka ọ dịzi alụ ịmazi ka ị ga-esi wee je nya bụ ije jee ya ọfụma ọgwụ kọrọ m n'ọnụ.
Sia said there is nothing else he know that he would tell you aside from what he has said to you so far. That it is only left for you to know how to go about this thing and how to do it and do it well. Yes. Like seriously, sister, you went too far. When you were narrating this story to me and you told me that you called your boyfriend friend behind him to collect money from him, I know say it is all over. You went too far. Like you have no reason. Even if you want to call your boyfriend friend to get something from him, you have to tell your boyfriend first and hear what he has to say concerning it. And just like you said, your boyfriend is not this kind of person who tell people his problem or asks his friends for financial help. You should have called your family instead. Thank God it was already your final year. Yet, instead of you quenching there, you should have called your family, tell them, look at the situation and on ground so that they can assist you other than reaching out to your best friend. Okay, and finally, the guy gave you the thing without asking of anything. Now he saw you. I don't know what transpired between you people in that house. And he said to cut the whole long story short, you guys made out. You guys made out right in your boyfriend's house, under his roof. And you still have the mind, the audacity to open up your mouth and tell him that the pregnancy belongs to him. Nah, you got it all bad. Like very, very bad. I must tell you the truth. Please kindly go and do what Sia asks you to do. Go to your boyfriend, tell him that this pregnancy actually did not belong to him, that he belongs to his friend. Yes. That is all I can say concerning this very issue, because I am bitter. From the way I'm sounding, you should know that I'm very, very bitter. If you are my sister, I will not be happy with you. Someone who trained you in school. Is it because he went out of cash? He became financial down. You could not stand. You could not. My God. Sia said it all. Some of our girls do not know what they really want. And they are not contented with what they have. Yes. People, you guys have heard her story and equally heard what Sia said about it. Please, she needs your advice on how to go concerning this very issue. I will urge her to be on the comment section to see the advice you people have for her. If this girl happens to be your sister, what are you going to do to her? What will you say to her? Please tell us how you feel concerning this very issue. And as we are doing that, please comment respectfully. Do not forget to like and share after watching, and above all, subscribe to stay updated. As you continue to follow Skit Law Comedy to stay updated, as you continue to be a loyal and faithful fan, may God bless you now and always. Amen. Now, you don't watch this program and you learn something from it. Please, we need your support, and the support we need from you is nothing but just to share this video. Make it go viral for the world to watch and learn. There are plenty to learn in this video. I wish our girls will watch this video and learn from her mistake. Don't overstay, don't overpass your boundary. Know your boundary. And as you are doing so, do not forget that we live in a cold world where best friend buy best friend, where loved one buy loved ones, where those you trust so much betrays you. Yes, we live in a cold world where it is better to dine and wine with thy enemy than to keep thyself to that bosom friend. to that loved one, to that person you trust so much who will end up to buy you tomorrow. Because now who know man, na him dey buy man. Even the Bible said so. Please do not misunderstand me and do not misquote me. Rather, click on the share button right now and share this video as many times as you can. And as you do so, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Eke, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Orie, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma n'Afọ, ọ ga-adịrị gị mma na Nkwọ. Ise.